jerseys and stuff aren't in the way. Doesn't look too bad. Big time audience right now.
Nice.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to our fourth game of the day here on World Championship Sunday at the State Arena. This is the championship game for the Athabasca division. We have the Calgary Crackin. They are in the off-white jerseys to our broadcast left, but that's your right at home with the flipped image. And they are playing the Freeze. And the Freeze are wearing their green jerseys. They're to our broadcast right, but it will appear from your left live on YouTube. I'm here today for the second time with Ryan. Ryan, how are you?
Doing good, Paul. Thanks for having me. Second time doing color, and I'm feeling good about myself. We got the Freeze coming in as the top seed. They went 23-5-0-2 throughout the regular season, so definitely the favorite here. Calgary Crackin coming in as the third seed, going 18-10-0-2 throughout the regular season. So two of the heavyweights of Div 5 in a row.
These two teams played earlier this week in a playoff game on Thursday night. It was a heck of a hockey game, going 4-3 with only two penalties happening. So let's get things underway here. The Calgary Crackin pressing early. Freeze are busting up the play. Now they're hitting out of the zone. Big, tall player here coming down the right. He centers the puck. No luck there. Player gets upended. Here come the Calgary Crackin now through the neutral zone. Number 2 chasing it down. He rings the puck into the attacking zone. Number 77 picks up the puck in behind the net. He's got it now. Throws it out to the right wing side. And the Calgary Crackin have the puck now. They play it back in. Number 17 has it. That puck gets deflected up into the glass. Number 2 for the Crackin. Centers it. Nobody home. The Freeze looking to break out. Here come the Freeze now. Number 13 moving up with it. He's got the puck. Dishes it back to the point. And the give and go play. 61 has it now in the high slot. Broken up by the Crackin. They chip it out to center. Freeze number 18 has it back in his own zone. He plays it up to 44. Who passes to 13 on the left wing boards? 13 now, bringing it around, plays it out front. And here come the Crackin. Number 11 thinks about passing, but circles all the way in. Can't pull the trigger in the slot. And number 6 now for the Crackin goes to number 11 by the hash marks. He's in the corner looking for options. Number 6 has it, lines up a slap shot, which gets deflected wide into the corner. 11 has it now. High, hard shot up into the glass. And they score! Number 11 gets a rebound there in the high slot, making no mistake, putting it into the net.
That's Sam Britton on the Calgary Crackin, their captain and their leading scorer from the regular season. In 27 games played, had 70 points, leading the way.
And so far in the playoffs, he's also their leading scorer with 11 points in 4 games. So he's their go-to guy. And the Crackin have an early 1-0 lead. Here they are pressing again, trying to pin the Freeze down early. And the Crackin now, number 6. They go across the line with 4 bodies on the attack. Crackin pressing early, trying to make it 2-0. The Freeze don't know what's hit them early.
Good pressure here by the Crackin. This is their second season with Raw, a relatively new team. The first season was the unfortunately canceled season due to COVID, so this is their first chance to go to the playoffs, and they're making the most of it.
In the finals today, here come the Freeze now. Number 11 had the puck in the corner. Crackin tried to clear it, but fan on it. Circles around now again. The Freeze will pick it up around their blue line. And the Crackin send that puck cross ice. There, cross ice pass. Number 6 has it as they make changes. Wrist shot, scores! The defenseman stuck his stick out and ended up deflecting the puck, it looks like, by his own goalie. It's 2-0 early here for the Crackin.
That's Keegan Smith, number 6 on the Crackin, snapping it home. A nice pass from I think that was 88 as well. Elliot McLaughlin. Only reason I really picked him up because of that hockey hair. We were talking about that in the earlier game. As a referee, that definitely helps you mark a guy and might help you get your apples.
And Keegan Smith has 6 points so far in the playoffs, but that's his first goal. He's been the Adam Oates of the Athabasca division, picking up a whole bunch of assists.
Keegan Smith was also third in scoring for them, so keeping it going here in the playoffs.
And the Calgary Crackin, despite not being the favorites in this game, they lost to the Freeze on Thursday. They have an early 2-0 lead here.
Freeze haven't quite got going yet, from my looks. Seem to be a little tentative on the puck.
The coach was got them going in the dressing room with the right tunes. Here comes number 13 for the Crackin as they look to make it 3-0. Passes back to the point. 77 puts the puck on goal. That's pushed aside to the corner. Crackin get it again. In the Freeze corner now. The Freeze with a breakout. Here's number 6. Can't quite control the pass. And the Crackin chipping away at it. Here come the Freeze now, number 6. Deflects that puck out to center. Number 22 for the Freeze.
Matt Bennett with a good stick there. Just make sure that puck gets out in his own end.
Sends the puck into the corner. Here come the Crackin now. Number 2. Play is broken up by the Freeze. 10 minutes left in the first period. Here's the Freeze, number 77. He gets cut off. And the Crackin now looking to break out. There's the Freeze, number 4. Lots of neutral zone hostility here early on. Good puck battle there. The Freeze looked like it came out of the zone. Yep, we got an offside call. And we'll regroup.
Good call there by John, the ref. He's got a little bit of salt and pepper in the beard. Sometimes that helps you with your looking wise as a referee. A little harder to chirp a guy who's got that salt and pepper in the beard.
I guess I got that covered then too, Ryan.
Yeah, I think it works in your favor. Not day one for me out here.
All right, Calgary Crackin now retreat to their own zone. They attempt the breakout. Puck goes cross ice. Crackin looking for options. They throw it up the boards. Little tip pass does not work. And the Freeze now, number 13, trying to dipsy doodle through a few guys. Chasing down the puck into the corner now. The Freeze applying pressure on the Crackin. And here comes the Crackin now, number 11, one of our goal scorers. Cuts it up through the middle and another chance, and a save made there by the Freeze goalie. Who's in net for the Freeze today, Ryan?
For the Freeze, we have, I'm going to probably butcher this, but Vanka Katolika. That's one of the more difficult ones. Maybe a Czech import, I'm not sure. Vanya, maybe it's Vanya. Katolika. Vanya Katolika. We'll go with that. My apologies to Vanya.
Early 2-0 lead here for the Crackin. Here they are back in their own zone, throwing the puck across the ice. Picked off by the Freeze in the neutral zone. The Freeze have picked it up the last couple shifts after they had bus legs through the first part of the game. Here comes number 17 up through the middle. Tries to take a shot, does not work. Players battle now. Freeze have it in the corner, goes back to 11. And the Crackin starting the breakup up the right wing boards. Here comes number 55. Little dipsy doodle there. And that puck goes around. And here come the Crackin with the puck in behind their own goal.
Good hustle there by 83. Kevin Kwan really dogging that puck. He's had good energy, good legs today.
Any relation to Anita Kwan?
I don't think so, no. I think it's a K instead of a Q. So
probably
three
not.
other different letters in there.
All right, big slap shot from number 11 on the Freeze. And the Crackin's goalie is equal to the task. Ryan, we talked about the Freeze goalie. Who's in net for the Crackin?
For the Crackin, a little bit easier name to pronounce, Bo Asplin. Looks like he's got some pretty nice shiny gear there. Needs to get some more rubber on it, but he's looking pretty fresh. Nice goalie helmet as well.
And here come the Crackin now with control after the face-off in their own zone. Coming up through the middle. Wrist shot on goal to the goalie's pads. And number 77 feeds that puck in. Here come the Freeze now. Digging for it. Good pressure by the Crackin, not giving the Freeze any inches coming out of their own zone. That puck now ends up deep in the free zone. No icing on the play. Crackin trying to chase it down. And the Freeze, number 6, puts that puck on net. Here comes 97 with a shot. Bad save. Here's a big chance. Oh my goodness. That might have been one of the saves of the day. Did they make a save on that play? And it's finally in. The Freeze try again. And it looks like number 6 on the Freeze put in their third shot of that flurry.
I think that might have been the captain there, Paul. I'm not sure, but I think he buried the rebound. That's their captain. I believe Patrick Muner. Second in scoring throughout the regular season. 2 points per game. 25 games played and 50 points. So the captain's getting involved on both sides.
So far in the playoffs, he's got 5 points in 2 playoff games. So has been contributing.
Yeah, pretty consistent.
Well, after a tough start, giving up 2 goals early, the Freeze have battled back, and it's now a 2-1 hockey game.
Crackin goalie Bo made a few saves there. He was sitting on his butt for that second or third save, but once again, just called on a few too many times.
And here come the Freeze now. They're looking for the equalizer. Number 6 fires a wrist shot across. Blocker saved by the goalie Bo. Number 97 scoops it into the corner. Puck battle ensues. And the Freeze putting a little pressure on the Crackin now after a slow start today. That puck goes cross ice. Freeze number 22 picks it up in his own zone. Looks for passing options. He goes to 77, who throws it up the middle. And the Freeze gain the zone now. Lucky number 13 beats his defenseman wide. Circles behind the net, plays it out front. And goaltender Bo knocks it away. Back to the point. The Freeze put it in quickly with one of those shot passes. And the Crackin now will break out of their own zone. Yeah, number 6 now for the Crackin. He goes to number 11.
Crackin have that kind of odd number of players, 11, a little bit hard. You know, usually you'd go with maybe 10 or 12, have 3 sets of wingers, 2 centers, but they're making it work here today.
5 minutes remaining in the first period. We got a 2-1 game. The Crackin with the lead that they received pretty early on. And the Crackin chip it out now. Possible icing. That one's going to go all the way down, and we have a whistle. All right, so far in the playoffs, the Freeze leading scorer in the playoffs is Jeff Matsumiya with 11 points in 3 games. Alex Paisley is second in their playoff scoring with 8 points in 3 games. And Brent Heinmarch is third in Freeze scoring with 7 points in 3 games.
Freeze have been around a little bit longer than the Crackin. First coming in the, looks like the winter of 2017, 2018. So they've been a Raw team for a few seasons.
Ryan, I grew up playing hockey in the 80s and 90s for the Minnipur Hockey Association, so it's still nice to see that old Minnipur green that we used to wear.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those Whalers colors, that green. That was one of our rivals. I grew up playing Bull Valley, rocking the Flames colors.
Yeah, now the Crackin back in their own zone. They managed to get it into the Freeze zone, picked up by number 18, in behind his own goal. Looking for options. He plays it up the left wing boards. And the Freeze now with possession through the neutral zone. They've got the puck on the check now. And the Crackin managed to put it in deep. Here comes number 77 from the Freeze. Picked up by 55. Check there at the line.
Oh, great pass there from 77.
Huge save by the Crackin and a rebound. And the Freeze are looking for the equalizer. Several chances there. Now we got some pushing and shoving, Ryan.
Jared Goldale with a beautiful behind-the-back spin-around pass. Put it right on the tape of his teammate. Just couldn't bury, but that was one of the nicer plays we've seen today.
Ryan, last night I was watching the Calgary Flames playing the Seattle Kraken, not to be confused with the Calgary Kraken.
Or the Crackin Beers as well.
And when there was some fisticuffs and rough stuff at the whistle, they were playing the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme music, which I quite enjoyed.
Yeah, that's a good call there by the timekeeper.
Oh, another puck on goal. Had a little difficulty with it, but the Crackin goalie manages to hang on, keeping it 2-1.
That was a bit more difficult of a shot than it looked like. Kind of handcuffed Bo a little bit in the legs, but he did a good job. Keep the middle of his pads together and bounce that one out.
All right, number 4 now for the Freeze. Had the puck in behind his own goal. The Freeze starting up the center now. And number 11 plays the puck across. Number 6 for the Crackin has the puck in the corner. He managed to shovel it to the goal. Number 13 has it. Clicks the puck up there. And the puck now is sent down the length of the ice. And we have an icing call on the play. Ryan, what can you tell us about these teams' regular seasons this year?
These two teams were, as mentioned, two of the stronger teams throughout the regular season. Sorry, Paul, I'm a little unprepared, but I'll get back to you.
All good. Okay, here come the Freeze now. Number 97 breaking the puck out of the zone. Dipsy doodles a little bit. And the Freeze now have the puck. Comes in, goes across the 12, fires a shot on goal, and they score on the rebound. That looked like the Freeze captain again with the hockey here, picking up the rebound on the backhand and beating the Crackin, and we have a 2-2 hockey game.
Crackin getting a little sloppy. Freeze getting right back in this game. Looks like they had some close matchups during the regular season.
All right, 2 minutes left in the first period, and we got a nice 2-2 hockey game today. Here come the Crackin up the right wing boards. Throwing that puck across. Number 16 has it up on the point. He pushes it into the corner. Number 2 has it behind the goal. The Freeze break out that play. And the Freeze player with a nice little move there to get by a couple of Crackin. Leading the rush now. Number 22 for the Freeze has the puck at the right net line. Coughs it up. Puck battle ensues. Here comes the Crackin pushing up the boards. And number 12 has it. Pushed away by the Freeze defense. Here come the Freeze now. A little bit over a minute left in the first period of the championship game of the Athabasca division. Number 6 rings it around the boards. Number 4 throws it across to number 77.
Getting back to you here, Paul. The Freeze took 5 out of the 6 matchups this year against the Crackin, but 2 of them going to OT. And the Crackin actually won the last game of the season against the Freeze, 4-2. So maybe that's where they carried over some confidence from that last game.
The Freeze have had a heck of a season, but it looks like the Crackin have at least played them close. So we'll see how this goes as it's 2-2 here late in the first period. Here come the Crackin now. Number 6 fires a high and hard wrist shot that misses the target. They pick it up on the blue line, push it back into the corner. Crackin now circling around the net, in behind the net, trying to find a passing option. They do. They get it out front. Nice little backhand pass there, and a scoring chance for the Crackin. Forwarded away by the Freeze goaltender. Back to the point now. Number 20 tries to push it in. Intercepted by the Freeze. 15 seconds remain in the first period. 2-2 hockey game in the Athabasca championship game.
Vanya, goalie for the Freeze, making a big pad save there at the side of the net.
Number 61 pushes into the corner. And time expires. We'll be back for the second period momentarily. All right, folks, we are back from the St. Arena. It's the second period of the Athabasca championship game. We had a 2-2 hockey game between the Freeze and the Crackin.
Freeze, number 1 seed. They punched their ticket to the finals with 3 straight wins, doubling up on the unknowns, 12-6. Then they beat Marshall's 8-3, and they beat this same Calgary Crackin team 4-3. Crackin taking a little bit of a longer road here. The 11-2 win over the Cookie Monsters in their first game. Knocking out the Pucks with a 6-2 win. Losing to the Freeze 4-3 as mentioned, and then beating the Vikings 3-1 to make it to the final.
All right, 14 minutes remain now, second period. Crackin digging behind their own goal. Their goalie swats that one away, keeping it out from out front. Crackin looking for the breakout. A little puck battle in the corner. It goes back to the goalie with a nice, easy save. And we have a whistle. And now the Freeze win the draw. They're in the attacking zone. Their defenseman shovels it back into the corner. Lots of grinding there in that right corner right now. If you're watching at home, you've got a kind of reverse image of what we're seeing. So it's your left corner. And the Freeze now trying to sneak one in on the outside there. Here come the Crackin now. Cross ice, looking to gain control. Number 11. Defenseman backs off. They gain the zone. Throws it across ice to number 6. Loads the cannon and fires just wide to the right of the goaltender. And the Crackin now with a centering pass deflected right on goal. And the Freeze goaltender is equal to the task.
That's Keegan Smith, number 6 on the Crackin. He's been letting it rip quite a bit today, just not quite on target, but he's got a pretty good shot.
And the Crackin now, they push the puck back into the corner. Freeze looking for the breakout right in front of our broadcast location. Here come the Freeze. Through the zone, number 6 fires a wrist shot just wide of the net. And now the Freeze. They play it back to number 27. Big, tall defenseman. Number 77. And now the Freeze are going to have a chance now. High slot. Pushed back to number 12. Into the corner. Centering pass. Just missed. And the Freeze retreat back to their own zone. And here come the Crackin now. Number 88 on the left wing boards. Digging for the puck. Number 11 pushes it back to the point. Shot goes through it. Tipped and scores. Number 88 got the tip. Beat the goaltender. And the Crackin have opened up a 3-2 lead, Ryan.
88, that's Elliot McLaughlin. As noted, he's got some great hockey here going on, and he's their second leading scorer in the playoffs. He's got 4 points in 6 games. I think that'll put him up to 7, maybe 8. I think he contributed on an earlier goal.
So here we have, folks, the Crackin were up 2-0 early, then the Freeze came back to tie it at 2. And the Crackin have scored the 5th goal of the game, their 3rd. They open up a 3-2 lead. Here come the Freeze now into the attacking zone, broken up by the Crackin defense. The Crackin now looking for a breakout. Coming out of their own zone, D-to-D pass. Here come the Crackin again, number 5. Waits for his players to tag up to the line. He comes in, looking for options. Gets it into the corner. The Freeze have it now. Puck ended up out in front of the net. Freeze chip it out to center. Crackin retreat at the red line. Puck's thrown across ice to number 55. And 55 turns it over to number 12. The Freeze and Crackin digging on the boards there. A little rough stuff. Puck goes down the ice. It won't be icing. That's waved off. The goaltender comes out to play it. The Freeze now. They're headed up ice almost 4-on-1 with a back check. Cuts through the middle. Wrist shot. Scores. Got the goalie going one way, then fired it up top shelf on the glove side.
John Keating, probably not the guy you would expect, chipping in with some offense there. Number 22 on the Freeze, kind of more striking me as more of a big, strong, stay-at-home defenseman, but stepping up and making a great play. He's got only 1 assist in 2 games so far, but I don't think putting up points is his role, but coming up big in the big game.
And the Freeze tie the game at 3, so we're tied again here early in the second period. Freeze keep pushing back on the Crackin today. Number 6 for the Crackin now comes in. That puck gets pushed to the side. 77 on the Freeze. Has to be one of the tallest players we've seen so far today. He chips it up. Number 6 on the Crackin. Throws it up towards the middle. And that puck now is sent into the corner. 88 on the Crackin. Number 77 just talking about his height. He's leading the rush now. Gets around. Takes a shot from the defender. No call on the play. Ends up eating the ice a little bit there, but the Freeze still have control. Here's the Freeze now. Tried to keep it at the point. There's going to be a chance for the Crackin now. 2-on-1 on the turnover. We're going to pass, shoot, fake pass, and fired it wide on the wrist shot. Here come the Crackin now, still with possession in the attacking zone. To the middle of the ice, 88 has it. He looks for a passing option, goes to number 6. And my goodness, the Freeze for the second time today knocked the puck into their own net. Trying to intercept the pass, beat his own goalie clean.
Fortunately, that's David Foster trying to make a defensive play for the Freeze, but knocks it right through his goalie's 5-hole. Tough break there for the Freeze. Keegan Smith getting a goal, number 6. That might be his first goal of the playoffs. He's got six apples in 3 games.
And now here we have the Crackin opening up a 4-3 lead. 4-3 was the final score when these two teams played on Thursday night. They seem to be playing a little bit looser today as we're not even at the halfway point of the game, and there's already been 7 goals scored. Maybe the goalies have the jitters.
Well, you know, the championship game, Paul, it can get to you. It's got a different feel to it. Championship Sunday.
And the Crackin, look at that little bank shot. Again off the defender. The Crackin capitalized there with a puck that ended up on the stick right in front of the net. I think he fired it off the defender's shin pads and banked it into the goal.
Yeah, that's Nick Pachonsky, number 13, just doing a little bank shot that's making it a tough night for...
If he didn't call his bank, Ryan, is it a scratch?
I think it still counts, Paul. terrible pool players. So,
And the Kraken have their second 2-goal lead of the day. They are up 2-0 early in the first couple of minutes of this game. The Freeze tying it up at 2, then again at 3. But now the Kraken have a 5-3 lead. Here comes number 2 up the left wing boards. Tries to center it. The Freeze take it. And good battle there, won by the Freeze. Broken up at center by the Kraken. Number 17 does some dipsy doodling. Little collision there. Freeze defender lost his stick, and the Kraken player lost the puck.
good aggressive play there by Eric Somerville, number 17. Active stick in the neutral zone, causing turnovers. He's a kind of a rangy guy, and he uses that stick well. Skating pretty good, too.
And here comes the Freeze now, number 13, with the puck in on the boards. Circles in behind the net, comes out front, fires a wrist shot. That puck is going to go all the way down and back. Here comes number 17 for the Kraken. Dishes to number 11. That puck goes out. Number 73 fires a wrist shot through on target. And the goaltender makes the save.
Showing his hands there. Sam Britton with a nice play along the boards. Get it back to the D-man.
We're just shy of the halfway point of this game. The Kraken leading 5-3 in the Athabasca Division Championship game. This is our 4th of 8 hockey games today at the St. Arena on Raw Championship Sunday.
These teams are playing quite a lot more hockey than they're used to. Usually in Roll, you kind of play about once a week, but they've had about 4 games in the last 8 or so days, so lots of hockey.
The lactic acid is setting in. I'm sure the players are sore. The trainers are keeping busy.
It's that old rest versus rust, Paul. I don't know what your thought on that. If you'd like to come in with a little bit of rest or like to come in right off of your games, it's hard to really know who's going to have the advantage.
I crossed the 40 plateau earlier this hockey season, so I think rest is a good thing.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there.
All right, 7:25 remaining now, second period. The Freeze with an attacking zone face-off. They win the draw, back to the point. 22 has it now. Wrist shot through on the blocker, squirts out to the middle. And the Kraken now get the breakout.
Well, having a little bit of trouble with that one. Sorry, Paul.
Number 6 on the Kraken now has it on the right wing boards, broken up by the Freeze. Little race to the puck there, won by the Kraken. They have it now in the attacking zone, looking for their first 3-goal lead of the day.
Noticed a few guys on this Freeze team doing the black socks. The old Jay Bartling. Doesn't care what color your team socks are, I'm going to wear black socks.
Here comes the Kraken now. Up the boards. Number 16 has it on the left wing. Fires a wrist shot. It gets through. Save made by the goaltender. Out front again for the Kraken. Huge save. Got the pad across, flashing the leather. Goaltender's lost his stick. And the Kraken capitalized on that. They can't. He has it back now.
Awesome desperation save by Vanya, sorry.
That was probably the save of the game here so far in this one. Just over 6 minutes remaining now, second period. Kraken with a 2-goal lead. The Freeze have it now. Number 17 dumps it into the attacking zone. The chase is on. Up on the boards.
Going back to the old talk about hockey socks, Paul, I don't know about you, but as a referee, as a beer league referee, you really have to do a lot of jobs. You're a linesman, you're a referee. A lot of times you're a babysitter. You got to track numbers, and little known secret, if you're a player and you have some distinguishing feature like different not matching socks or yellow gloves, it kind of helps the referee remember who you are and get you your points.
And conversely, you might end up with a couple extra penalty minutes here when they know exactly who you are.
It does work both ways. That's why it's sometimes better to blend in with the matching gear.
Number 77 now throws it across the 97. Wrist shot up high on the goalie. He gloves it away. Kraken now. They're going to chip I thought they were going to chip that one out, but they didn't. The Freeze had it. Back into the Freeze zone now. Number 11 for the Kraken. Shot on the left wing, blocker side on the goalie, and he makes the save. Crackin now trying to break out. We're trying to get back into the zone. Offside there.
That's 5 on the Calgary Crackin with a nice outlet pass out of his zone. Steve Mooney. Actually, a nickname for my wife is also Mooney. And shout out to my wife and the Jelly Bean.
Sure they're watching at home today.
Yeah, she's taking in the action.
That puck ends up behind the net now. Freeze trying to close the gap to within 1. And that puck is sent down. Possible icing. I thought it might. Whoa, is that going to die right before the line? Perfect weight. Good curling shot there. Taking away the icing.
Fantastic draw weight. I thought that had enough, but
which will conversely get us 30 more seconds in between Game 4 and Game 5 today. We have 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in the second period. 5-3, the Crackin leading the Athabasca Division Championship game. Folks, this is Royal Division 5.
Crackin looking to knock off the number 1 seed Freeze.
As the day goes on, the speed will increase as we keep climbing the ladder to the higher divisions. And the Freeze now, good backhand opportunity on the partial break. Just goes wide. Here comes the Crackin now, number 16. Dishes to 17, who loses control. The Freeze headed back up the ice. Good defensive coverage by the Crackin. They had 3 guys back. They break that play up and get it back to the neutral zone. Freeze number 44 has it. He goes cross ice. 18 tries the dipsy duel. It doesn't work. 17 the Crackin has it now. Pass to the slot. Nice high shot and a collarbone save made by the Freeze goalie.
55 on the Crackin. Roy Van Stone. Great hockey name. Causing the turnover, making a play, making something happen for his team.
Earlier today, we had a lot of shots hitting the goaltenders' helmets. This game, the goalies seem to be making those same saves with their shoulders. And the Freeze now, they set it the length of the ice, possible icing. That one's going to curl and go right to the goalie. So no icing. Crackin looking to break out of their own zone. Late in the second period here. Goalie threw his arms in the air looking for a call from the referee. Sometimes goaltenders think that they are the third referee on the ice. A little cough up there from the Crackin, then they have to push it into the corner. Freeze with the forecheck on, trying to get back control of the puck. That puck goes cross ice, picked off by number 2 on the Crackin. He starts to skate up with it, firing a cross ice pass to number 17. He comes in, throws the puck on goal. Easy save for the goaltender. Crackin cycling now. They got it out front, but couldn't get the shot away. Here come the Freeze. Number 61 over the blue line. Tries to go between the defenders like Mario Lemieux. Gets a shot off and fires it wide. And smashes his stick on the glass.
Travis Velasquez with a nice opportunity there. Just missing far side.
And number 5 now for the Crackin. Puts that puck high and hard. Beat in front. And here come the Freeze. Yeah, we got a whistle on the play.
I think we're up to our maximum viewership here, Paul. We got 8 people watching online. Happy to have you. These recordings, I tell you, they can be either a great memory or a sour memory, depending on how the game goes.
All right, we got the Freeze right now. They're breaking out of their own zone. Here comes number 83 with it on the right wing boards. Crackin have it now. They chip it up. Number 6 has it. Cross ice pass goes to number 88. 88 has it inside. Here's a chance. And a right shot right on goal. Easy save made for the Freeze goaltender there, keeping it a 2-goal game.
Nick Bickford, number 20, taking care of things in his own end. Kind of got tripped down on the play. I think the Freeze player was going for a puck, but some strong D in his own end.
And a quick whistle there. Cue the Queen in the arena here with the arena anthem of We Will Rock You. Crackin now, they're buzzing. Number 20 manages to keep the puck into the board, circling it around. They get a puck out front, trying to shovel it on goal. If I were the Crackin, I'd just keep shooting at the Freeze defenders. It's worked a few times today. A couple of goals that have bounced off defending players.
Yeah, they seem to have some puck luck today.
Here's the Freeze now. They send it down. That one won't be icing. 77 chasing it in the corner. Crackin now pick up the puck in their own zone late in the second period. They can't make a pass. It goes back to the Freeze zone. 97 has it with all kinds of time as the Crackin are changing. He fires the puck up, and the Crackin pick that one off. Number 55 turns it over. 97 had it again, then lost it. The Crackin retreat to their own zone and head up. Right wing shot. Crackin trying to get through. Good solid box out there by the defender. Calgary Crackin, number 77, has it back at his own blue line. Throws it across ice to his D partner. That doesn't work. The Freeze have it now. Coming up the boards. Checked by the Crackin. The Freeze with the puck now at center. Less than a minute left in the second period.
If you notice on the Crackin jerseys, they have a tentacle wrapping around the Calgary Tower. Kind of a cool concept.
And they made their jerseys and named their team even before the Seattle Crackin had their logo out. Kind of a cool idea for the Calgary Crackin, although they spelt it differently.
Yeah, I think it's a reference, as you mentioned, Paul, in the other game, a lot of references to alcoholic beverages in beer league hockey, especially beer. Guess that would be fitting.
Here come the Crackin now, trying to break out of their own zone with 10 seconds left in the second period. Hitting up the boards, checked well by the Freeze there, not giving them an inch. The puck now is in the Freeze zone, 4 seconds left. Here come the Freeze, number 6, late chance. Do they have it? Puck goes across, and the horn goes. Ending the second period here. We'll be back momentarily with the third period. All right, Ryan, we're back for third period action here. It's our fourth game of the day on Royal Championship Sunday at the State Arena. This is the championship game for the Athabasca division. And going into the third, the Crackin lead the favorite Freeze 5-3.
Yeah, Freeze have had a little bit of trouble generating offense. They've been playing pretty good defensively, limiting chances, but unfortunately they're down by a couple goals. Going to have to push the pace here, take some chances.
As we mentioned earlier, the Freeze have had a little bit of bad puck luck today with a few pucks that have bounced off defending players and found their way into the goal. Now the Crackin, number 6, gets a good shot and a big rebound. 2 good saves there from the Freeze goaltender. Not the start the Freeze had envisioned. To the third period. The Freeze have battled back a couple times in this game, down 2-0 and 3-2. They tied it up both times, but the Crackin scored 2 goals there in the second half of the second period to open up a 2-goal lead. Folks, if you're just joining us, this is game 4 of 8 today. We are here till at least 10 p.m. Watching all kinds of rec hockey here at the State Arena. Ryan, you must be excited for game number 7, which will be the championship game in the Alberta division.
Yeah, that's my own team, the Troglodytes, facing off against the Phantoms. Should be a good one. We've had close matches with them all year. They're a pretty strong team. We've kind of taken the long road to get there, but hopefully we're hitting our stride at the right time.
And at 8:45 p.m. tonight, our second game of the day between the Longcuts and the Beer Cans, which will be game 3 of the Columbia Division Finals, Division 1 in our league. So lots of good hockey ahead, folks. Don't you dare miss it. And icing is negated there. The Crackin, number 11, picks it up in behind his own goal. He fires the pass ahead. Couple nice passes here by the Crackin. One-on-one opportunity. Broken up by number 22, the Freeze defender. Here come the Freeze now. Left wing boards is number 11. He comes in to the slot, takes a shot, and it's deflected way up into the netting.
So in Roll, the divisions are actually named after the highest mountain peaks in Alberta. So this is, I think the Athabasca would be the 4th tallest mountain in Alberta, but they snuck in a second division into Div 2 and just called it Alberta. So if you happen to be a geologist or know your mountains, that's why Athabasca is 4 and not 5.
All right, the Freeze now trying to get back into the game. They're down by 2. A little flurry there in the offensive zone. Now it goes back to the Freeze zone, and we have an icing on the play. Calgary Crackin with the toughest number of guys to play with in men's hockey. That's 11. Ryan, when your team has 11 players, do you do 3 wings, or do you run a guy through the lines, or just roll them? What do you do?
Well, I'm a defenseman, Paul, and usually they want to push for the 5D and go for 2 lines up front. You know, it's either you kind of mess up the forward lines or you mess up the defensive lines. But I think forward's a lot more work, a lot more skating, a lot more forechecking. I think them having the extra guy, kind of have a rover, and, you know, every third shift, you know, a guy just kind of takes a rest. I think that's the way to go, as long as you got 4 strong defensemen.
I like the player going through the lines approach too. Every time my team tries that, they can't really figure it out. Hopefully none of them are listening right now. Here's number 17. Has the puck in the corner. And the Crackin now, they hit that puck up the ice. Goes towards the middle. Nice play. Goaltender makes the save. The Crackin now from the side of the net. They've had some success from there today. Here come the Freeze. Big chance down the right wing. Looking for help. Tight checking by the Crackin. A good effort getting back here. Here's 44 looping around. 18 sends it across the ice. Number 12, slap shot. Right on target.
Great defense there by 77 on the Crackin. John Ross just takes his mans, take him to the border, nullify that player. It's exactly what you want to be doing in your own end.
And here's a shot now from the Freeze. Doesn't get through. The Crackin clear the zone. Freeze are going to have to retreat into their own zone. We have 11 minutes, 24 seconds left in the third period of the Athabasca Championship game. Number 12 gets the puck across. Team captain, number 97, digging with it right there. I wonder if he was born in 1997 or if he's a Connor McDavid fan. I'm betting on one of the two.
I'm thinking McDavid fan. That would where I put my money.
Good thing it doesn't appear there was any superstars born in 99. I don't know what they would have done with their jersey.
Yeah. I can't think of a number 99.
Puck battle in the corner. Freeze player goes down. Crackin number 11 picks it up in behind his own net. He fires it. Nice play there by the Crackin to retrieve it and get the outlet pass coming out of the zone. Number 6 opts to deke instead of use his speed. Number 5 on the Crackin has it now. He's going to loop around back to center. Find his D partner. Number 11, backhand pass. Puck battle ensues. And the puck goes deep into the Crackin zone now. Picked up behind the net by number 20, who rings it. And the little tip play by the Crackin player clears the zone. Freeze putting a little bit of pressure on right now, trying to get to within one. Crackin have the puck. They chip it up the boards now. Here comes number 11. Looks like he took a little slash to the hand, did the old handshake, and he scores! Finds the wrist shot, beats the goalie low into the short side. Perfectly placed shot there. Is that number 20, Ryan?
That's Sam Britton, number 11, their captain. Got a little upset, I think. Took a little whack on the hands from the Freeze player. And, make him hurt on the scoreboard. That's where it's going to ultimately hurt the most.
And the Kraken open up the first 3-goal lead we've seen in this game today.
Crackin kind of playing a bit of a defensive game here and just capitalizing on their opportunities.
Freeze number 61 loads the cannon there, firing a slap shot right on target. We're less than 10 minutes remaining now in the third period. Kraken with a 6-3 lead.
So far, the teams with the shorter benches making it work. The Freeze have, pretty good number, 13 skaters, 3 lines up front, 4D. Very common to see out in a rec beer league game. Sometimes, you have a bigger bench, harder to get engaged in the game.
55 in the Kraken, tried to get around. Solid defensive play there, kept them to the outside. Here's the Freeze, breaking out of their own zone. Looks like number 61. He comes through the middle. Kraken end up with it in their own zone. 77 has all kinds of time. Makes a pass to his D partner. Throws it up. 55. Waits for help. And gets thwarted by the Freeze defense. They move the puck up now. Here come the Freeze. 2-on-3. Freeze number 13 has in the corner. He's going to circle the net. Puck gets whacked away. He tries to throw it back behind the net. Number 44 picks it up. And little puck battle there. Number 4 stepped up on the defender. They're going to have a little pushing and shoving match. Referee thought about giving them 2 each, but is going to let them play.
Sonny talking to both guys, telling them, if I'm taking one, I'm taking both. So let's move past it. And both players do.
Number 13 now for the Freeze with a shot right into the shin pads of the defender. Puck goes to the corner. Freeze battling for it now. 77 throws it out front all the way to the point. 83 gets it. Slap shot coming on target. Gobbled up by the goaltender for the Calgary Kraken.
Jared Goldale looked like he caught a fish behind the net. He had one of the Kraken players tied up on a stick and was tugging him along a bit. Freeze running out of time here. 8:24 to go.
And here come Calgary Kraken with a clearing the puck out of play. In the NHL, that might cost you 2 minutes. Fortunately, we don't play with that rule.
No, a little more forgiving at the beer league level, but if the goalie did that, it would be a penalty. That's kind of been a penalty from day one. A lot of guys don't realize that if the goalie plays it out, it is a penalty, and it always has been.
Yeah, every time you see that call in beer league hockey, you almost automatically have an argument on your hands saying it's not a penalty. But we know better, Ryan.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a excellent official like Paul and myself.
All right, now here's the Freeze with the puck in behind the goal. They send it around the boards. The Freeze are down by 3 now. They got to start pressing, adding a defenseman to the rush because they got a lot of scoring to do if they want to force overtime in this game. Here come the Kraken now with the puck picked up by number 17 on the Freeze. He's going to lead the rush. Stick handling, looking for a hole. Finds it on a dish pass. The Freeze get an opportunity there, but missed the pass through the crease. 18 on the Freeze, loads the cannon, fires. Goaltender makes the save and makes a ramp with his stick for the puck to get up into the protective netting.
Quinn Brown, 17 on the Freeze with a nice play. Start that up, but they just can't seem to get things to connect. They haven't been getting bounces tonight. Good call by the refs. That was off a green. Take that outside of the zone.
St. Arena does not appear to be short on hockey nets. They've got 4 extra hockey nets in that left corner. Probably nice nets for when the Trojans play. Number 11 now picks it up, and the Kraken deflect that one into the corner. Crackin looking for the breakup out of their own zone. 7 minutes remain. Here's number 11 for the Freeze. He has it coming through. Number 55 on the Crackin. Just under 7 minutes remaining. We're in the final half of the third period here. Freeze now picking the puck up at center. Number 97, he has to wait for his player to get back onside. Freeze, make changes. Can't make that pass through. Here comes the Freeze, number 44, leading the rush. Broken up by the Crackin. They're all over the Freeze right now. Cross ice, D-to-D pass. Here come the Crackin now. Try to get that one through.
Matt Bennett doing a good job gumming up that neutral zone with an active stick, making it tough to get in their zone.
Number 6 for the Crackin plays it back to the point. Number 44 takes the slap shot. That puck goes into the corner. Everyone's looking for it, including the goalie. Referee saw it, though. And here comes the Crackin now. Chipped up the boards. Number 97 goes back for it in his own zone for the Freeze. He plays it up and out. That play will be offside. The Crackin will have to clear the zone. Here comes 97 again, the captain of the Freeze. He cuts in. And number 44 now tries to keep it in. The Crackin get it across ice. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Crackin. Play goes up to the middle. Nice back check there by 44 to break up any chance of that pass going through to the slot.
Stace Alex, 44 on the back check for the Freeze. Had a pretty good game on D.
And here come the Crackin now. Number 6 plays it in around the boards. Picked up by his left winger on the opposite side. Here comes the Crackin now up the blue line. Shoveled ahead. That play goes into the corner. And the puck now is with the Freeze. They have it on the breakout. And that'll go all the way for icing with just less than 5 minutes remaining. Ryan, the Freeze are going to have to start scoring some goals.
Yeah, they're just running out of time here, and they don't seem to be generating too much. The Crackin have come back into a defensive style of game, and they're just suffocating them in their own zone, in the neutral zone. Refs have called a good game tonight, I think. John and Sonny have letting them play. Usually around playoff time, whistles get put away a little bit more and just call the impact plays.
I was hoping, Ryan, that my Toronto Blue Jays will go 162-0 this season, but it looks like they will drop to 2-1 as they are down 12-6 to the Rangers in the ninth inning. But I guess with that Blue Jays offense, you never know.
Yeah, they were mentioning a little concerned about the bullpen today. I heard on the radio they were up 4-1 when I left.
Bullpen's already had plenty of work as they had to get 26 outs in game 1. All right, back to hockey. The Freeze are down by 3 goals with just over 4 minutes remaining. The Crackin have played well today to have a 3-goal lead. They're up 6-3. That puck gets through. The Freeze looking to get control. Crackin clear it. And that'll go all the way down for icing.
Yeah, Freeze just needs something good to happen. 1 goal, get a little energy back in the legs. But Bo Asplin for the Crackin isn't giving much. Rebound control's been pretty good, and he's made the saves he needs to keep that 3-goal spread.
Offensive zone draw now for the Freeze. They need 3 goals in 4 minutes just to force overtime. Crackin player lost the stick on the faceoff. Those same players now getting a little bit unhappy with each other, a little bit of rough stuff. Here we go. Digging in the corners, smashing and bashing. Shake and bake. They come out of it now. The Crackin clear it down. That one's going to go wide, so that'll go for icing as well. Crackin quite happy to just keep clearing it down now and take those seconds off the clock.
Yeah, time is drifting out of the game here like sand out of an hourglass. 61 on Freeze made a nice spin around kind of attempt there, just put it wide. Travis Velasquez, he could be a guy, he's had good energy in this game, could be a guy to get him get them one here late. The Crackin doing a good job getting rid of those second chance opportunities, clearing the net.
All right, puck now in the corner. 17 for the Freeze. Has it, puts it on goal. And the Crackin just keeps shutting the door. We got 183 seconds left in this hockey game.
Yeah.
Crackin not really giving the Freeze too many quality scoring opportunities, letting them shoot from the outside.
O's had good rebound control today. He's gobbling up a lot of pucks and not a lot of second chances.
And here come the Calgary Crackin now. Less than 3 minutes remaining. They're trying to get out of their own zone. Here's a chance for 83 on the Freeze. Fires it through. Pad save made by the Crackin goalie. And here come the Freeze now behind the net in the attacking zone. Back to the point. 44 has it. And shoots. Oh, I thought it was in, but it hit the net on the side of the net. So not quite a goal there, but he found the lane and took the shot. Another one. That one goes up high into the defending player, who appears no worse for wear.
Yeah, Sam Britton's been all over this game, blocking shots, scoring goals. And
in our first game of the day today, Ryan, we had a nice puddle of blood from a shot hitting a player in the face.
Ugh, that's always tough to take in a beer league game, but these guys go pretty hard, considering they all got jobs to get back to on Monday.
The Freeze goaltender was starting to make his way out of the net there, had to hustle back. I guess with you're down 3 goals with 2:13, it's a good a time as any to pull that goalie and get the extra attacker on the ice.
Yeah, some guys might even consider the Patrick Waugh, pull it with 4 or 5 minutes left. You need a goal.
Nice clean game today. I think we only had one penalty back in the first period. It's been a while.
I think with COVID and everything, it's been nice for hockey players to get back out and play this game we all love. It's a long time off.
That puck ends up on goal. Just under 2 minutes remaining here. The Freeze need 3. Their goal is now empty, so the Freeze have the extra attacker on the ice. The Crackin will play some prevent defense here. They can smell the championship, knowing that it is pretty unlikely for the Freeze to manage 3 goals here in just over 100 seconds of hockey. Here's the Crackin now. Fortunately, there was a little more touch on that, so that one's going to go all the way down for icing and another offensive draw for the Freeze.
Somerville with nice patience in his own end, just not panicking with the puck, getting it to his guy. Unfortunately, his player sent it down the ice for the ice.
All the way back to the point now. Number 13 has it, takes the wrist shot, gets through, but wide. And here's the Crackin now. Number 6 picks it up. Shovels it into the corner. 97 in the corner, digging for it. The Freeze trying to close the gap a little bit here. Slap shot from the point, deflected wide. Couple rebounds there, save after save for the Crackin.
The late penalty coming up here. I think on 17 on Crackin. Bit of a hook as the Freeze player was trying to get his stick loose.
Yep, a hook and call on the play. 17 tried to argue, but it wasn't his penalty. There's another player there. Might be an interesting place to win the championship from, the sin bin.
Yeah, that's John Ross. He's been a defensive stalwart today, but got caught on that one.
Here's number 77 for the Freeze. Fires the quick wrist shot. Trying to go top shelf glove side, but the Crackin goalie was equal to the task there.
Bo says no. Oh,
yeah, we're in the final minute now. We got 2 players rolling around on the ice. I don't think they're making plans for after the game. They're getting a little bit fresh air with each other. One of the players lost his helmet. Anytime a player loses his helmet, Ryan, it's usually a good sign to me that they weren't wearing their helmet properly.
Yeah, those chin straps can get a little bit lazy in beer league hockey. I don't think the Crackin player's getting a penalty. I think it was just the
Only the
Freeze guy
Freeze.
who kind of hornswaggled him a little bit, took him down.
So the faceoff's going to go all the way back into the freeze zone here with 1 minute 2 seconds remaining. Crackin leading 6-3. We got a little bit of 4-on-4 time. The Freeze will put their goalie back into the net with the defensive zone draw.
I think that should all but do it.
And the puck is won back to the point now. Number 11 fires a slap shot. That goes hard in. All right. Number 77 for the Freeze now takes the wrist shot. That's deflected off the Crackin defender's shin pads. It goes up into the mesh.
Crackin captain would be a fantasy dream today. Goals, block shots. He's been all over it.
And number 11 for the Crackin now rings the puck around. 40 seconds to go. The Crackin are going to be the Athabasca Division champions. Knocking off the Freeze here. Here's the likely empty netter. Scored 4-on-4, so that'll make it 7-3 for the Crackin. Number 17 tucks it into the empty net there.
And I think that'll be their, well, obviously their first Raw championship and only really their first season, full season in the league. So congrats to the Crackin.
Yeah, we just got some garbage time now to end up the game. 7-3 for the Crackin with 28 seconds left. This is just when you hope the players keep their tempers and emotions in check and play the seconds off the clock.
That was an even strength goal here, so we'll stay with 4-on-4.
And the Freeze player left the box. Wasn't quite sure what to do, but it was the power play.
Another common thing that happens in beer league hockey, eh, Paul?
Here comes number 2 for the Crackin. Smartly doesn't go to the net. Should really just play out the dying seconds here, not play too intense. And ladies and gentlemen, a huge congratulations goes to the Calgary Crackin, who have upset the Freeze to become the Athabasca Division champions here in 2022. Congratulations to the Crackin, and thanks everyone for joining us. We'll be back today at 3:45 with the Temple Division, where the Waxbusters will be playing the Calgary Cowboys. Don't you dare miss it.
Thanks for joining us.